Welcome back, Rich Nation. My name is AJ, and today we're going to be continuing Attack on Titan Season 4, Episode 4. And what I like to do in these intros for Attack on Titan is, if you guys don't know, I rewatch the episode immediately after I watch it the first time. I watch it, I record, I edit, and then while it's processing, I do a rewatch because there is so much that you can miss in these episodes, and I know I miss sentences sometimes. It happens. So I always do a rewatch. So these intros are more of just if I caught something I didn't catch before, just reiterating things I had talked about on the outro. But I think a couple of the big things that I noticed almost immediately, obviously the which was referenced, I wrote in the comments of the last episode. I know Kenny's, obviously it made no sense when I saw it about Kenny and Annie and that thing about her lying about him being her dad. Obviously that doesn't make any sense, but I think the biggest thing that I, after a rewatch and a lot of thinking, if you guys remember in the last episode we saw Reiner, and the biggest reference and the thing that I felt was big on that episode was him emulating Marcel. It's like, you were acting like Marcel. And when he died, he's like, okay, I'll become like him because I'm going to emulate him. I'm going to be him. And then it made me think, and I know a lot of you guys are going to say, that's Berthold. We told you that's Berthold from there. And I understand that. I just ponder with me here. So if you remember from season 3, part 1 at the very end, shows this image. And I remember when I first saw it, I was like, oh, that kind of looks like Marcel. And it made absolutely no sense. And we've seen him make something that did not make any sense. The guy that created this made no sense. Remember, at the end of season 2, we saw the Beast Titan on top of the wall at the very end. The whole thing made no sense at the end. So when I saw this, I thought, okay, maybe it's the same thing he's doing. It's supposed to be, it's supposed to make no sense at the very end of a season, technically, the first half of the season. Well, after seeing this and after seeing the episode we just saw, what if this was just part of beautiful writing and beautiful imagery where this is Marcel, but him emulating, meaning that he's emulating Marcel, and this is just he's already had this all planned, and this is just some vision and some imagery of the total thing of him acting like Marcel. And I know you guys said, oh, that's just Berthold with his hair moving backward, but just hear me out here. I feel like if that's true, that would be goddamn beautiful, and definitely not beyond what we've seen him do. What we've seen, this beautifully imagery and just the way he presents things. Yeah, I don't think it's beyond him, but you guys can let me know what you want in the comments if you think I'm dumb or whatever for even thinking something like that. But I just thought it was kind of a cool thing to think about. Even if it's not true at all, I still think that's kind of cool to think about. But anyway, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, smash that like button, hit that notification bell. You can also check out the Patreon at patreon.com/ajrich123 if you want to watch the uncut reaction of this episode or any of the other shows I do. Definitely check it out, and let's go ahead and start. He looks so happy. Wait, Mr. Kruger? First off, using the name Kruger. So I'm assuming it's kind of funny because that's the same last name as the Eren Kruger from the flashback with Grisha and his dad and how he got the Attack Titan. So I'm assuming here that Eren must be using that name so they not know his, like, so he won't give his real last name out or something. I don't know. Something's a little suspicious. I can't wait until they tell us what the hell's going on. Okay, so that's the family they were talking about that has the other Titan, the Warhammer. Kind of looks like Lucius Malfoy. So wait, so it could be any of them. So it could be any of the adults. It could be a kid, right? Or it could be him. So much history. Well, you can manipulate things too in the papers. Which is crazy that we're now just being introduced to them. What's the definition of a hero in this world, though? We've seen people play the hero, but for what? They always seem to be asleep or about to fall asleep. Well, their advantage is Reiner knows the area so well. Or they're not even going to take that useful information. But they've been doing that. They did that with Reiner. It just seems to be a never-stopping trend. As adults that have already gone through things, you're gonna think like that. You gotta take those little victories, even if it's just one race. I guess Eren talking to him really helped. Okay. I kind of see. Poor Falco. Stay off the booze. And a black cat walks by exactly the same time. Yeah, you can tell this is going to be a big event. That would be a big no. As we've seen through this entire show, things don't go that easily. That's just her personality? That is a big ego. She kind of reminds me of like Eren, like the Eren of the group. Because every group has their own Eren. Is he talking about just being in that position, or is that a deeper meaning of him being the Warhammer Titan? I would think it'd be too obvious for their group if he was it. You would think it would be somebody else that we saw in that. Was that a baseball mitt?
負の診療医のイエーガーだ。ここにはたまにお茶を飲みに来る。私も少年とは気が合いそうだ。
Oh, that's his Oh, that's his is that his grandpa? Is that oh god, I can't remember the we saw no wait that yeah, because Jaeger, Grisha Jaeger, his dad, we saw the Beast Titan talk to his grandparents. I can't remember, it was kind of a quick shot, but if he's saying Jaeger, I'm going to assume this is his grandpa, and I'm sure we'll find out.
農事はエルディア復権派の幹部だった。復権派は楽園送りにされ、その家族の兄が獣の巨人の継承権を得たことによって、ようやくグライスケはあの子にお使いを頼むのはおやめなさい。
Oh, is he?
おかしな疑いをかけられてはグライスケの努力。
Oh, fuck. He knows something here. You can just I've been getting this thing that Eren is doing something here. Something seems insanely suspicious.
遅いのだ。後悔ですか。悔いがあるようですね。後悔しない日などないよ。
Yeah. Oh, oh shit, yeah, it is his grandpa. It is his grandpa. And he regrets it. Holy fuck! I think that guy should be in a mental ward at this point, going through all that. Holy hell! Okay, so he was suspicious. He was suspicious of Eren because he's going up and talking because he was just thinking about what. So it was his grandpa. My first thought was right, but it's like all the bad things that happened to him eventually just was kind of manifested there. It's like he let out everything to Eren there. And it's so funny because he doesn't, I thought initially, I was like, oh, maybe he recognizes him because, you know, if it's his grandson, maybe he could somehow see some of Grisha on him, but no, it's just a coincidence. And god damn, is that fucking eerie. That gave me goddamn goosebumps because you see Eren, you can tell Eren's still pissed. We saw that at the end of season 3, and you think of the reasoning why, you know, because he's seen the flashbacks. He saw Grisha's past. So of course he's going to be mad because, and he's going to see the stuff that happens there because he knows what led to all of that. That is insane. Holy shit. Anyway, the Tybur family, a family of nobles that revolted against Eldia in the Great Titan War 100 years ago. They joined hands with the Marleyan hero Halos to overcome the Eldian Empire and bring an end to the war. As nobles who have long possessed the Warhammer Titan, they have guided Marley for many years and hold significant influence both domestically and abroad. Currently, Willie Tybur is the head of the family. Okay, it's crazy that there's. I felt like we had met everything that would have to do with the Titans, but now a whole nother family that has so much importance to Marley. It's just kind of insane to learn this, but I know we have a lot of episodes to watch. Who knows how many episodes? I know there's 16 episodes in the season, but I wonder if they're going to do another season after that. Who knows how much there is, but man, is this intriguing. I still get mad just... It's good that she's... At least somebody's being nice. Huh. Maybe that's why? Not used to these fancy parties. It's so strange to see this in this show. There really is all races and all groups here. We've seen so many varieties of people and Think you might have misspoke there a little bit? Would you trust a face like that, though? Yeah, the whole thing was a joke. That's what it was. He meant to say it like that.
皆様をレベリオ収容区に招待させていただきます。エルディア人という悪魔が住む家です。中でも最も虐げられたマーレは根絶を願う気持ちはよくわかります。私はこの終わりのない問題に対して初演出を務める舞台で披露させていただきます。
You're gonna present it as a play? How is a play gonna solve anything? I don't see how that can help. I mean, it's an escape from all the bad things that's happening, but still. Let's what? Yes, you get to eat ice cream. Who thought this show would get a festival episode? We don't get festival episodes in Attack on Titan. Now all we need is a beach episode. So I guess technically the end of season 3. Doesn't it always, though? It feels like... When do we ever get end credit scenes? Huh. What's going on? Yeah, go down a dark attic alleyway. Oh, shit. Eren asked for him. Oh, damn. Oh, fuck. The music. Oh, damn. You know when the music starts playing? Holy shit. Eren is here for a reason. What the hell is it? It seems suspicious, right? When he started talking to Falco, that already seemed suspicious in the first place. Him beat up and everything. Things felt weird already. I was just kind of waiting for them to answer it because, you know, because eventually we get answers, and him wanting, you know, Falco to do things for him, send letters. He's there for a reason, for sure. And him asking for Reiner there. What's Reiner going to do? See, that's the thing. Yeah, he's bringing Reiner down there, but the last exchange Reiner and them had was not a fun one. So is Reiner gonna punch him in the face? Eren's gotta have a good reason to ask for Reiner, because he was obviously not, he didn't like full on ask for him before. So there's a lot. Oh my god, they had to get, this is why it sucks for this to be weekly. Oh man, I got spoiled not having to wait every week. I hate having to wait every single freaking week. When I got to binge this show, it was like, you know, I could watch as much as I want, but now we have this cliffhanger, and it's this kind of sucks. But this episode was very, I mean, it was really informative for the most part. And I think all these episodes are, even though, you know what these last few episodes remind me of? It reminds me of the beginning of season 3, part 1, where we had a lot of exposition, a lot of just explanation, and them going around, and I don't know, it reminds me of that tone and just the way we're learning about the history and the kind of all the groups. Now we learn about the Tybur family. I think one thing that's a little interesting to me was them talking about how he was talking about, I'm gonna show you how how you're gonna change things with the Eldians, and I just don't see that. Like, he's talking about, I'm going to show you in a play, so I'm guessing he's going to show what they could do to make it like less, maybe if you do it in a play, you can kind of present something differently. You're like, okay, here's what we want to do in play in a playwright. I don't know. I imagine it's not good. I can imagine. And even the way that guy was talking, and he was talking, the guy before him that was talking to everybody. We saw like every race and every group, and you could tell the way he talked. It's like they talk. I feel like that family probably talks bad about a lot of people, like a lot of people, a lot of group of people, because we saw in that party there was like groups of every, I'm guessing like every country, every group in one place, and they can't all be in good relations in general. So that seemed very interesting, but it also makes me, the more and more we learn about this world, the more and more it feels like the real world to me when it comes to the areas. Like we've seen different countries, different groups, the eastern side, you know, it's just, and I don't know, I really like learning more things from the show. The more we learn, the more confused we get. But also, even if I have to wait episodes and episodes for an answer, I feel half satisfied with the answer, because then it leads to more questions. It's like they just got to feed us a little bit. Just give me a little bit. Keep me coming here. Just give me a little bit more information. But I think the very end here of Eren bringing down Reiner, this is going to lead to something. This I like to do, you know, I like to talk at these endings, and I appreciate you guys watching these. It's hard to like, I do like to theorize and think of like what could be the possibilities of that. The only thing I could think of is either Eren is obviously there. I feel like Eren is obviously there for a reason. We saw at the beginning of the beginning of the first episode, we saw somebody that looked like you know, one of the people in their group, and that makes me think, are they all there? For one, are they all there? Is everyone there? Is Levi there? Is Potato Girl there? Is everybody in that there already, or are some of them still on the island? We have so much missing information, because Eren is there, has to be there for a reason. I don't. And him not wanting people to know who he is, and he's saying Kruger, so that he's like trying to not, you know, tell his name and everything. That makes me think that he's either like he's either trying to gather information there, but how the hell did he get there to do that? I was also thinking about it. It's like, how the hell would he even be missing a leg in the first place? Because he's a freaking Titan. He's either just didn't regenerate it on purpose, like, and is that's what it seems like more like to me, is like an acting job. Like he's trying to blend in, and as we saw, that's what it's seeming more like. The last thing I do want to touch on, though, sorry, I just keep spouting here, is the his grandpa thing. I think that was the most eerie thing of the entire episode. It's like Eren knows everything that he did, and it's like he somehow like told the thing he probably regrets the most out there, and Eren it's just such, for Eren it was probably kind of like, you already know this information, but hearing it straight from his mouth, I wonder what, like, Eren was angry obviously, but I just can't even imagine how you would feel like and knowing everything this man has done and what's led up to everything. It's crazy, because we know what happened. We know what happened after what he did to Grisha, and how everything led up to everything. It's insane. But anyway, thank you for watching this. I appreciate it. Can't wait till the next episode. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, smash that like button, hit that notification bell. You can also check out my Patreon at patreon.com/ajrich123 if you want to see the uncut reactions or early releases. All my links are in the description down below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.